right, folks, I wanted to make a very quick tutorial here of how we are going to try and use Nearpod. I figured it would help you to just have an idea of how to use this on your own computer as we're trying to go through this first lesson. I appreciate you guys being willing to be my guinea pigs on learning to use Nearpod. What you will do is you will just come into the NewRow classroom as you always would. Uh, we'll go through the first couple of slides here, going to our learning objectives, and then we're going to start our Nearpod lesson. Okay? I will give you a code, or I will give you a link in the chat. You'll simply plug in that code from the Nearpod link that I will give you, either the link or the join a session code. Either one will work. When you join this, it's going to take you to our lesson. You'll type in your name, student A. We'll just, and you'll join the session. You don't have to have another optional name, but do give it a name that I will recognize you by, because I'm going to need to know when you are participating in different activities in this lesson. Now, from the lesson here, you're simply going to go back and forth between these two tabs, between the Nearpod lesson that I will walk you through. Right? I'm going to progress through the slides, and if you need to do something in the chat box, you're just going to use this tab to go right back to here and use the room chat. All right, so you'll just be going back and forth between the Nearpod lesson and what we're doing. And that's really all I need you to know for today, is just how to go back and forth between NewRow and Nearpod. And as you go through Nearpod, I'll give you instructions. I'll be on the microphone giving you instructions for these slides. I'm going to have it set up to where the slides that we are doing in Nearpod are going to be displaying here as well. So you'll see the slide that we are on here in NewRow, and you can type a question about the chat, or you can hop on the microphone if I have the microphones open. And then you can go back to the Nearpod lesson if you need to. So we'll just be going back and forth. Hope this is helpful, and we'll see how it works for us.